So I've added a few more bits of code, and in particular what I've done is I've written a couple of new functions. One's called add to database, series of command line arguments here, and basically it will go to the ClutterBase and call this method called add item. And if we have a look here, so basically this is going to insert into the ClutterBase all the data there. We've got this thing called load blob. Basically what I'm doing is I'm converting the data to binary and loading it in, execute the query and insert it. I've also got one called extract mesh, where this will select from the data where the name equals this, runs a quick query, and then it will save the data out to file. So what I can do now, we have a look here, I've got, for example, this one here, which is the jug that I inserted earlier on for a test. It says it's a jug, there is the name. So in theory what I should be able to do now is run my thing here and say a jug like that, and we should hopefully have file import test.obj, and nothing seems to have happened. Query may not have run then. Let's try that again. Let me have a little look. Did I call it name text a jug? My query doesn't seem to have worked. That could well be. Let's just do it with the whisk because I know that does work. Like that, and give it a go. So there's a few rough edges to sort out on this demo at the moment. Let's just do another import test.obj. There you go. You can see the whisk has worked. If we have a look at all the data in here, what else have I got? A jug, a whisk. I've only got 2 whisks in there, so I might need to have a look at this jug and just make sure that I know why, because, and actually this goes towards the issue that I now have with this. I've called that test.obj when I extracted a jug, but in fact that is a USD file. Now if I go in here and go file, import, and get that USD file in there, there you go, it's worked. So this is one of the problems I've now realized is I need to store as part of the database structure what the file type is, because there's no way of knowing once it's stored as a blob what it is. So I'm going to add a new refinement to this design to say what type it is, and obviously that will make it easier once I come to writing the rest of the interface and the tools for importing the data. So once I know what the type is, I can do the import better. But basically as a proof of concept now, I've got a fully working proof of concept. I can insert a mesh into the database, I can extract a mesh from the database, and I can import it. What I need to do now is to polish and to get it all working. So as a prototype, this is working really well. As I say, next thing I'm going to do is refactor my code to change the schema of the database, rerun all the tests, rerun all of this, and then I think what I'll do is I'll begin to write a simple tool for querying the database and just extracting some stuff from it and getting it into Maya.